Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, as always. I hope everybody is well, and we are back with some more Star Trek Online today. Gonna do the usual, do the dailies, get them done, dusted, put to bed, then move on to some TFOs. Might have a look at the summer event. I'm not massively enthused to do it, if I'm being completely honest. But I might dip my nose in, see what's changed, if anything. Other than just Starship Reward. But other than that, let's get on with it. Let's see if RNG Jesus is with me or whether I am doomed. First, I have to check to make sure that I am using my default template as well while I'm here. I'm dead. Didn't see any dilithium burns go off. To be honest, I weren't really paying enough attention there to find out. Right, that's one done and dusted. Obviously now we'll head on over to everybody's favourite, because it's not, good old dilithium mine, get that done. See if we can get anywhere closer to the all-time score. Which I'm still trying to beat. Not very successfully done. So there we go. What is the current score that I'm trying to beat? Again, I keep the rich dilithium claim there that gives you a guaranteed beaming location, rather than it just beaming you down somewhere totally random. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near it. This one's I need to go by. Not dilithium weekend, is it? It's unusual to see so many people here at the good old dilithium mine. Oh, it must be a bonus dilithium weekend. Because normally you only get 200 dilithium and I got 405. Yeah, I'm definitely not reacting quick enough for it today. I don't think I'm even going to get the top score out of this one. Because I am sucking big time. Not in a good way. Oh, just scraped through. My god, I've already completed an endeavour. I haven't even looked at my endeavours. I've got to gain salvage. Well, that'll be easy enough. And destroy 30 Terran ship and complete Hive Onslaught. All very doable. Yeah, if that had changed, I might have got over 1,000. I should say, if it hadn't. Not that lucky today. It definitely feels that way anyway. Been terrible at this today. Overshooting, undershooting. Oh, and he called out. Thought for a second I was going to get the next bit. No banana. That's the halfway mark. Yeah, not a chance. I had to go and failed. So that's most I can say. So the 1075 still stays, for now anyway. Get closer every time. God, that music seemed loud suddenly. Probably means that the Windows update has changed something again. Obtain the Rising Terraformer kit frame. Control the elements of past and present summer and winter kit modules. Yeah, not that sure about that. Get a call for a new friend when you catch a rainbow melanoid worm. So that ends the 1st of August. 4 days before my birthday. We're going to do the extra 500 refinement. So let's first double check that I have done the 8k, which I have. Again, if you're in a fleet, no excuse not to do it. Takes 5 seconds. You don't have to do all the other quests here. Obviously, you could choose to do all the quests here, especially with a dilithium refinement event on. A dilithium event. Obviously, if you're hurting for dilithium, but ultimately you are going to get more dilithium from doing TFOs, so that's where I would say spend most of your time. Let's see if we can find the Defari patrols. Come out, wherever you are. Somebody called the character Baby. Okay. Oh, finally, a patrol. Yeah, it looks like pretty much on top of each other. Nobody bought them dinner. I didn't just beam down to the planet, did I? I have a terrible feeling that I just picked to go down to the planet. I did that ever fateful dialogue box came up and it was like, I'll just click it, not read it. God. The eternal loading times. Nope, said patrol. As always, chance 3 missions. You're going to be blown up green no matter what. But there's 3 types of missions, obviously, all to do with freighters. Either saving them, beaming people over. But ultimately, you are going to be killing green. Oh. Good old dilithium burn. It was there somewhere. And as always, we're moving on. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Camera angle change.
Nephilim, you had me at hello.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Chris. I hope you're well. Well, you'll be better than normal because you're not in work. Right, what we're going to get here. Is it going to be blockade? It's going to be blockade. Hell surprise. It's always goddamn blockade. It's actually quite chilly here this evening. Hot, not in a sexual way, sadly. Well, I've got to say, it's actually a bit chilly here today. It was sort of warm during the day. I won't say it was hot because it wasn't. But today it's definitely got a chill to it, to the extent where I am seriously considering putting some socks on. I finished watching the final episode last night. And for me, it ticks a hell of a lot of boxes. Yeah, it was. I didn't know that Wesley was going to be in it. So that was a nice surprise. You know, I hadn't read anywhere about him being in it, but to be fair, I was doing my very best to avoid spoilers. But yes, last night I actually finished watching it all. I mean, the first season was very safe and a tad more younger audiences targeted, but they went full-blown Star Trek in season 2. I agree. It's one of the things that we've sort of been discussing here, that is Prodigy really made for kids? And honestly, I think sticking it on Nickelodeon, which I believe is where it was on, it's a bit more of a grown-up show for kids that watch Nickelodeon. If you see what I'm getting at? And so, you know, I could see it not being a success on Nickelodeon because it's for, you know, little kids that, you know, they want instant gratification. That show was a hell of a lot more, you know, teens and adults orientated. You know, I hate to say it, I just doubt that Netflix will throw money at it. You know, it deserves a third season. I think season 2 really proved that. But I hate to say it, but I don't think Netflix will throw the money at it. Especially as the big person who's running Netflix is only interested in reality TV. Only likes reality TV and hates all sci-fi stuff. Yep, I noticed that. I was like, that's really, really clever. It also gives you a pure, proper, defined area and era that they're actually in. You know, how far are they in this Star Trek franchise, if you like. Oh, we've got plant spatial charges. Come on, all get together, make friends. Thing is, I think if they'd have shown that, if we'd have seen it kind of, if it had been Prodigy Season 2 and then they showed Picard, I think Picard would have probably got a lot even more traction, because I think people would have gone, oh, they are continuing the story. You know, I think more people would have obviously appreciated it more. Special charges now. You know, it kind of also gave you the background of why Starfleet had suddenly changed from being explorers to being a hell of a lot more reserved and careful of, you know, who they were helping and what they were doing. You know, all of that sort of thing, where it was kind of, it was touched on, but, you know, you were kind of like left there going, it feels like you missed out a big chunk of the story. And so you sort of sat there going, I'm missing something here. And so, again, if we'd have seen Prodigy Season 2 before Picard, I think a lot of people would have gone, oh, right, that's what happened. Rather than just being in that situation of, what the fuck's going on? No second group being in. Got to be in this final group then. We've not had any so far. But yeah, I really enjoyed Prodigy. I thought it was pretty good. Like I said, I don't think showing it on originally on Nickelodeon, or the plan for Nickelodeon, was a good idea. Because I think Nickelodeon is seen by most people, even kids, as being for little kids, not, you know, teenagers, stroke young adults, stroke old fogies like us. Right, that's this place done. Moving on. Again, target audience. But again, like I said, I really do think that Netflix won't throw the money at it to give it a season 3, which is a great pity. Oh, what a surprise. We have the destroyed outpost. Where I get this every single time. I don't think Paramount will, because they're the ones that offloaded it in first place. You know, it's one of those weird things where ideally you need somebody like, I hate to say it, somebody like Paramount who's prepared to spend the cash on it. Blue Redstone gave up her control package to Skydance, and Skydance already expressed her interest in keeping track even more unified and less restrictive to a singular platform. To be fair, that is the best view of it, because my big problem with, well, take for example Discovery, they would turn around and said, oh yes, it's going to be exclusive to Paramount Plus. And it was like Paramount Plus hadn't been released in most countries. And so they had the massive public outcry, and, you know, they then kind of went, okay, we'll put it on our free streaming platform that we've acquired. And a lot of people were like, well, why should I do that? Because it's going to be a day late when I can, you know, get it from dubious websites. But she actually got 100% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes and 94% on audience response, topping the live action shows Trek did since Discovery. Well, to be fair, I've got to say, like I was saying, I thoroughly enjoyed Prodigy Season 2. I would also say that there was some episodes in it that I thought, well, I didn't think there was actually a episode in the whole of Season 2 of Prodigy where I sat there and went, feels like filler. You know, budget saving for the next episode. I never once felt like we had that, which I felt in Strange New Worlds, which I felt in Discovery. So it was one of those things where it was like, that was a really good thing to say. I wasn't able to predict where it was going, which was also really, really good. Because there's nothing worse when you sit there and you're watching an episode and you kind of like get halfway through it and you go, oh, well, I know which way this is going to go. You know, don't get me wrong. We knew the timeline was going to get screwed up because otherwise you ain't got much of a show. If everything goes to plan, you know, in the first episode of the second season, if you like. So again, that all kind of made sense for something to go wacky. Where it was going to go and everything. Again, it was interesting to see. And again, like I said, I didn't literally sit there and going, oh, I could have wrote this out. I know exactly where it's going to be. Like I said, you know, earlier, I didn't expect Wesley to be in it. You know, that was a real nice surprise, and, you know, I hate to say it, not being an episode where you want to use the phrase that you hate. So it was really, really good to actually see that they kind of gave Will a whole lot of stuff to do with his traveller character, rather than just kind of like, you know, giving him a slight dusting. You know, dust him off, show him to the crowd and go, there you go, you've got him. You know, it was nice to actually see, you know, no, he was kind of a main character in it, and that you could see as the show progressed what he had tried to do. You know, yes, it might have been a bit, you know, some of the choices that he made might have been a bit questionable. But you could see where he was coming from and what he was trying to do, rather than it being really, really random. Right. Free the Defari. Sleep the Defari. Suggest a trade. No, you're not having the last of them. Else. Find another option, analyse risks, attempt to deflect the bolt. Obviously, if you're playing Klingon, just open fire, no negotiation. I'm going to be in Sol Sector in a minute because I've just finished dailies. Oh! I'm going to pew him for a change. Good breeder of dead brain. Well, it's not really federationary to, you know, actually start a fight with them. You know, I'm not Section 31. Right, as always, I'm going to start doing some TFOs now. Need to do double check to see what I have as my endeavours. So, I haven't done the Universal yet, Hive Onslaught. I've got to do the Terran ships as well, so I'll probably pick those directly. You wanting to come along, Chris? Okay then. Right, I'm not joining random, so we have Hive Onslaught, so that's a bore. That ground? No. Why couldn't I see it? I'm gonna say that really confused me for a second, then I was like, why can't I see it? Right, if this can blow myself up. I'm going to say, there's no real Star Trek now until the Return of Strange New Worlds next year. Which is kind of a bit boo. Lower Decks is this year, season 5. I thought it was going to be January.
I am perfection.
Oh.
I am Borg.
You're very breathy, Queen. No, I didn't want you to turn that way. God, there is so many spheres running around. I'm not awake enough for this. Right, so where's the ship remaining? So we haven't gone straight into space to go. It's a sphere all by itself. Good old Chris got it targeted. Yeah, for some reason I thought Lower Decks was going to be early January. Helps refracting.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this specimen, and I will claim another.
Do we actually have a date announcement for Season 5 then?
This is not the end.
I shall have to have a look after stream, see if I can find anything. Because not being funny, it would be good to have something else in between, obviously, the gap between Strange New Worlds coming out. Right, I've got destroyed Terran ships. Let's have a look. Terran marks. Counterpoint, I think. Can do if you want. It's not really a difficult one. Oh, let's see how long it takes. Hopefully not too long. I can, if I do upgrade and then salvage anything not affected. That got me what I needed for the salvage. I do believe. Well, we'll see. Worst case scenario, if it's not popped within, I don't know. Counterpoint depends on the team, also can be longer. Well, there's nothing stopping me shoving us in them for both. Don't particularly want to do Leviathan because that one is a long ass one. I'll just do the usual. I'll put us in for both. We got one of them. Don't know which one it was because I kind of clicked out of one as I was doing it. I have.
Will be here soon to steal scientists. Engage their ships when you can. We've been working on finally.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna say, you said what you're flying. I can see you just down there. See? Photo star.
Here they come. All ships, battle stations.
Have they been giving away freebie ships or something? Because I've noticed that there's a lot of people flying the same types of ships at the moment.
Terran fleet.
I'm so out of practice.
Believe that.
Enterprise, Defiant, take some ships and take her down. The rest of us, this isn't over. I'm picking up more ships for the rest. Close. Activate the hollow projector. Let's hope they get the job done. Defend the hollow projectors as best you can. Need to clear out the ships at Jupiter Station.
So I'm on Gamma. Something for me to try to remember. Oh my god, there's breaching going on.
Rifts aren't going to close themselves. We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our system. Need to get those rifts under control.
It's like calm yourself, we're being dealt with.
Need to clear out the ships at Jupiter Station.
God, what is going on at Beta?
Terrans now control projector phases.
Fine. I'll stop my focus there. Because there is so many rifts over here, it is ridiculous.
Need to get those rifts under control.
Oh, it's the conversation.
Need to clear out the ships at Jupiter Station.
Oh, wrong button.
You need to get those rifts under control.
Oh god, I'm hitting wrong key constantly.
Their station reports 20% of their data free. We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our system. Need to get those rifts under control.
think we've definitely got a group that aren't sure what they're supposed to be doing in this.
Rifts aren't going to close themselves. We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our system. We've locked down the projector. Now they're ours for good.
Well, that's something. We've actually managed to move on to the next stage. I began to think we were going to fail this.
Did you like the little back door I put in your station?
Enterprise is back near projector base. Shield pack for the gate. Take them out first.
My god, I'm hitting all the wrong keys today. I genuinely thought I was going to have a moment where I died.
Are you kidding me with this? My ship is invincible. Give up already.
Good old Tilly.
Back to bed. Don't know it. Okay.
Go on then, which one are you going to spawn at?
Projector Gamma.
Gamma.
Are you kidding me with this? My ship's making me invincible. Give up already. Are you kidding me with this? My ship's making me invincible. Give up already.
Yeah, you need new lines to help. Oh. Multiple dilithium burns there. That's what I like to say.
Back to bed. Don't know it. Okay.
What's with music on this one?
Projector Alpha. The Enterprise is going for Projector Alpha.
Right, got the one that's what I'll do.
Shield cells are negating your attack on the Enterprise. Take them out first.
Oh god, I'm hitting all the wrong keys again.
Are you kidding me with this? My ship's making me invincible. Give up already.
Right, just have some shields on them.
Projector Alpha has taken heavy damage.
God, she's buggered up again.
Enterprise is back near Projector Beta.
like, yeah, whatever. God, I honestly was beginning to think we were gonna really fail that quite badly. That was a... What the hell is happening in this one? Damn, what a bad team. Guys in an Odyssey class and gets more damage than I do on a squishy science ship. Again, we do have the temple event on, so it could be new characters. So, you know, they could potentially be trying to grind marks for it, but not being funny, that very much came across to me that they didn't know what they were doing in that TFO, because it was very, very scrappy. People didn't seem to be dealing with the hijacking, you know, the tracking ship. People didn't seem to be shutting the portal, seemed to be concentrating on blowing up ships. I think it looked a bit, you know, I went from Gamma to Beta because Beta looked like it had been abandoned at one point, and you had your hands full on Alpha, which again looked like, from my point of view, it looked like you were there completely by yourself. So I was kind of like, well, where is everybody else? That was what the fuck? Well, I had to do exactly the same. I had to keep jumping into the middle to, you know, try and deal with the hack. And you were like, every time that I seemed to move to a location, it was like, well, where are they? Where's everyone else? But anyway. Let's see what random we get. As you're in the group, Chris, it's probably going to be Buggun. But yeah, it's like I looked where you were and I was like, well, you're at Station Alpha, and I could see you were completely by yourself there. And I'd just left Gamma for Beta because Beta was nothing but Open Rift and Starship. And I was like, what the hell is going on? So I'm going to put it down to, and I hope this is the case, that it's people that not playing their main character, they've rolled another temporal agent because it's available. Maybe. And, here we go. Maybe something like that. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. But I've got to say, for an advance, they're not that much harder than a normal. So to find it being as scrappy as it was, that was quite surprising. But again, it could, like I said, it could have been somebody with a new temple agent, trying to get marks, trying to gear up the ship. It could be a new player, because we do tend to get an influx of new players every time that there's one of these temple events, because obviously some people say, oh, hold off until then, because then you'll get extra goodies. Yeah, that is kind of a good point, you know. if there were existing players running a new temple agent, you kind of would have expected them to play it as if they had a bit of an idea of what the TFO was. I know it's a TFO that does not come up very often, especially on random. So it could be an experience, but I don't know. It could just be that, like you said, we had a really, really bad group. But I always will say, do normals first, learn all the mechanics, learn all the things that you need to do, and then start doing advanced and kind of get a feel for it, because if you then go into elite and you treat them like that one was, we would have failed that one. Because I do believe the fail condition for that would be on late, you know, getting the hacks in, because we lost one level of it. I suspect on late you can't lose any. Oh my god, she's taking damage as well. She isn't lying for one. No, well, she should be warping out now. Change position. Everything burn.
This is Andor. Our shields are taking hits, and we could use an escort.
That's him trolling us as he warps out.
Klingons are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
What bugs me is they always spawn damaged as well. Which is one of the things that I never understand.
Keep fighting!
There she goes lying again.
The evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Roosevelt doesn't need aid. Roosevelt is lying to us.
Battle.
Right, as always, on the hour every hour, I normally do try and take a 5-minute break. I'm overrunning by 10 minutes because we were in a TFO, and I hate running adverts for the sake of running adverts. So, hence the reason that I only run them when I'm not going to be doing anything in-game, so you don't actually miss on anything that might be going on. So, other than that, obviously this does apply to Twitch. I do run 3 minutes of adverts here. Again, it is primarily to disable pre-roll, so anybody who does want to get in can get in without being stuck behind the Great Wall of adverts. It is only 3 minutes, and like I did say, I won't be doing anything in-game, so you won't miss anything. Obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, I have zero control over adverts over there, which I do apologise about. But other than that, as I was saying, if you do get adverts, stretch your legs, get yourself a drink. If you don't, sit back and enjoy the music, and I'll be right back. Right, and we're back. Let's see what we get. Well, we know it's not ground. Again? Already? Ooh, what's that ship, Chris?
This is the Kobayashi Maru.
Credence Miracle Worker Dreadnought.
This is the Kobayashi Maru.
Yeah, that's a good point. If it's the Universal, yeah, it will keep popping, won't it? I haven't seen it, no. Actually, I have to have a look properly when we come out of this TFO.
Of assimilation.
Oh, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Yeah, these are going to be coming around so quickly and so often. I think you can pretty much guarantee it's going to come up off of cooldown.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another. I admire.
I am eternal!
Except when she's not.
The end!
Oh, fleet marks. Right, let's have a look. See if I can get a decent angle. It's a very different design. Kind of seeing which bits are actually connected. So it looks like the only things really actually connected is that saucer bit connected. Because I can see this bit is connected to the central bit. Doesn't look like it from the angles that I can get at the moment. But that is one of the saucer bits. Saucer ring, 2 saucers, 4 nacelles are disconnected from the main hull. Yeah. So you've got those 2 connected to the primary hull, and then literally everything else is disconnected. Yeah, that's how it looks. Bit of a bugger though if you want to get from this part of the ship to this part of the ship. So, interesting design, yet it does kind of keep the feel for Star Trek ships, I think. Because I know some of the ships seem to have gone off of the Star Trek look. Yet this one, to me, seems to still maintain that Star Trek look. It's still better than Space Pancake. I think I quite like it because, like I said, it's maintaining that Star Trek look with it being different enough. I shall have to have a proper look in the model viewer for it. I don't mind the disconnected parts on it. I think it looks alright. I think my problem with a lot of the ships is when they look very untrek-like.
Not to overrun this planet and time.
You know, I think that actually doesn't look too bad at all. For I think it's a step up on some of the ships that they've produced lately. Yeah, it's an interesting design. I'm wondering when we're going to get the new Voyager. Because surely it can't be long. We'll send power to this one. Well, I've got to admit, after seeing it in Season 2, I did find myself going, I hope they don't take long to get that in Star Trek Online so we can have a proper look at it. Because though you do see it quite a lot, I do quite like it when they come to Star Trek Online so you can get a proper look at it from all directions.
The satellite is back online. It will launch tractor mines against the Herc ships.
All stations are up, aren't they? Yeah, 4-4 repaired. Which gives me the retrofit inquiry vibe. Yeah, I realised which one you were saying. Weirdly enough, it struck me as, I don't know, like a hybridized version of
Head to escape route
the
Beta.
Sovereign.
The refugee ships. Herc ships spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
But not quite. It was one of those things. It was like I looked at it and I thought, oh, that reminds me of the Sovereign. Then I was like, yeah, but there's something missing to make me go, yeah, that is a definite Sovereign vibe with it. But there was something that I did sort of sit there and go, you know, when I first saw it, when you first actually see it, I thought, ooh, Sovereign. And then I was like, nope, that's not a Sovereign. Sovereign Intrepid Hybrid. Possibly. Spiral wave disruptor turret.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
There's plenty of people at Alpha. There's no point going to it.
Herc dreadnought on sentries. Careful.
Oh my god, look at this.
Herc,
It's like green poo everywhere.
get over there.
Just over 4 minutes left.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
Looks like it's a bit more manoeuvrable as well for something that size of ship.
Protect them.
just from looking at it, moving.
We're speeding up the evacuation. All lanes will be utilized now.
Twice better than the Galaxy class, and that's for sure. Well,
Down escape route.
yeah, I've got to say, I think that is the big thing that actually puts me off of flying my Galaxy X class. Is it just feels like it takes forever to turn. He's got then. I'll leave him to it. Yeah.
Herc ship spotted at escape route gap.
I'm gonna say he's chucking out all the green poo at everything.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Escape route Gamma. Get over there.
This is taking more brain power than normal.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Right, just gonna clean up what's there.
Target's shields have failed.
That's everyone. We did what we could.
That's another done. Is there many customization options, or is that basically it currently? Obviously, we can't rule out that there won't be any new in the future. Console, Universal Dilithium Transporter. Massive power transfer rate. Drain expertise. Dilithium Transporter Dispersal. 10km ally buff, immune subsystem offline and weapon power drain, weapon haste, additional radiation damage to weapons. 15% firing cycle haste for energy weapons. Direct energy gain, 15% damage, causing additional... Bloody hell, that is a massive chunk of radiation damage. 5,006.3 radiation damage. Projectile weapons gain 50% chance to cause an additional radiation. That is a really big, whopping, big chunk of radiation damage. Holy crap. And, you know, 15% on direct damage from weapons and 50% with projectile. That's like, holy crap. Not being funny, you want one of these in your group every time you play something with something like that. Yeah, not being funny if you get that. 916.2 hit points per second, plus 50 all damage resistance, plus 20 all subsystem power. And that's just flat out of the box, don't need anything to trigger it.
There are 2 active boards.
Or is it a trigger off of certain abilities, or is it just flat, like I said, out the box? Well, that's pretty good then. That's a really pretty good try. Might have to have a look at that. They'll fix it. You know, as to when and how many times they'll have to fix it, we don't know, but I think they will fix it eventually. Right, wake up. You're playing a game. Oh, there goes Kaelin playing first kill straight. And welcome back. You must be glad to have the internet back.
Hey, Callan Night Eye.
Oh my
Good
god,
morning,
yes I
Vietnam.
am. Yeah. Got to say, nowadays it's like when your internet goes down for any reason, it's like, you know, someone chops one of your testicles off. And I always find it quite comical that over here, if your internet goes down, everything, I can pretty much guarantee everything says, oh, if your internet is not working, go onto our website. And you feel like going, really? Did it come back this morning, or did you actually get it back at some point last night? Oh, there goes Caitlin resubscribing. Total
Still miffed
thick
about somehow
month.
missing it being a 6-month stream.
Yeah. I don't understand that. All I can think of is, do you know when Twitch had that problem in April? Oh no, they've actually been replacing the actual line itself. Does that mean potential more reliable and better speeds? You know, quite lucky it is actual fibre to property. You know, so you literally have 1 gig up, 1 gig down availability. They said they're still doing work. Oh, so you're going to end up with flaky internet, and they'll probably blame it on that for the next 3 months. That's what tends to happen. Yeah. We're doing works in your area, so your internet, you may have some outages. Then 3 months later, when you're still having those outages, they go, oh yeah, but you know, we've upgraded your line. Luckily, contract that I'm on, if for any reason my internet goes out, they have to provide me with a temporary unit that gives me a guaranteed upload and download speed. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but it kind of means that in theory I shouldn't have downtime anymore. In theory.
DS9 to all Alliance ships. A Terran Empire fleet is attacking the station.
What were we saying earlier about this one, Chris? I've been playing a Melvor Idol on my phone while the internet's been down.
Alliance forces.
What the hell is Melvor Idol? Never even heard of that. Oof, that hurt. Heal, thank you. It's classic RuneScape if it just had the skill up system. Okay. I got a quantum torpedo to the backside there.
The Terrans are... The Terran.
I'm fighting cows right now.
The Terran. Deep Space Nine is under attack.
I shall say nothing. That just makes me think of Diablo and, you know, is there a cow level? And it's like, yes, there is. in this you go to farm and pike cows. I've got to admit, the main problem that I have a lot with mobile games is that too many of them are, you've got to be in a clan, otherwise your base gets the shit kicked out of it every 5 seconds. And unless you're prepared to pay through the nose for, like, you know, base protection, and to me it's kind of like, I ain't got time for that shit. I got better things to do. DM'd you an image. I shall have a look-see after this TFO. I've got to say, this group is pretty good at being hot on dealing with portals. A penis. Now you see that got me killed because I was like, what? How to distract now? Say penis. Can I have a refund? No! So when he does it to you. No, what was funny was the penis and being distracted. I was like, what? He was laughing at you, yeah. Well. God! Wooden spoon! Talk about shit stirring.
Something massive is coming through a portal. Yes. Something. Yes.
Yeah, apparently something massive is coming through a portal. Maybe it's that penis that we talked about earlier.
Terran Empire. Lower your defenses and surrender.
Nope. In a bubble. Fabulous, darling. No! Never give up, never surrender! I think, you know, Galaxy Quest was probably one of the best Star Trek piss takes, if you like, out there.
Make repairs.
Sigourney Weaver, I still think gets one of the best lines in there. Whoever made this, when they're in the chompers, whoever made this should die.
Everyone else in our reality.
As a couple of people have said, it was a very good Star Trek movie without it being Star Trek.
The Emperor. Crush.
You know, rather than it being, I suppose, the Orville plain, you know, pretty plain rip-off, if you like, which I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Orville, is that I think sometimes it was good, but other times it was just like, really? Well, that's because he was a proper actor, you know, he was a theatre darling. Oh my god, time bubbles on me today. Bagratfoot's hammer. Probably pronouncing that completely wrong. You shall be avenged! Oh, down below. Oh my god, wrong button again. I still want us to get a Captain 7 series because I want to know what her engaged command is. And I still think it would be a real nice handoff. The problem is, it's like everything though, as more time passes, the less likely of it happening. You know, even if they did it as a series, you know, like Picard, you know, and rather than doing kind of like Section 31 and turn it into a movie, you know, ideally I would like a series out of it. But even if they went, okay, we're going to do a movie, I kind of would accept that, but I would, you know, my preferred format would be a series, because, you know, it was bloody marvellous, the last one. And I think it was nice to see more sides of 7 than we'd seen. Don't pew-pew me. Don't be mean. Nope, time bubble. Not quite in it. Oh, we've gone to the next phase, it looks like. Now those ships just suddenly disappeared.
reinforcements will put you in your place.
No, they won't. Right, what we've got left? Paradox.
You haven't seen the last of me!
I still like that as one of the Terran missions. One of those ones that I sit there and I think, yeah, I quite like. Right, well, I'm going to take the break ever so slightly a little bit earlier this time, because I did run over by 10 minutes last time. So obviously this applies to here on Twitch. This is where I do run 3 minutes of adverts to disable pre-roll here. So anybody who wants to get in the stream can get in the stream without being stuck behind the great wall of adverts. Obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, I have zero control over adverts over there, which I do apologise about. But there's nothing I can do about it. As always, if you do get adverts, stretch your legs, get yourself a drink. If you don't, sit back, enjoy the music. I'll be right back. And we'll try and drag Caitlin into a TFO at some point. Be right back.
Down and enjoy the stream. Myra Play 101.
Right, and we're back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Nice to see you again. Obviously, we are doing TFOs and such. Chris, you've changed ship. I thought you would only be flying the other ship at the moment. So yes, obviously, as always, if anyone wants to join me in a TFO, you are more than welcome. I am only running advanced on stream, more than anything, because I'd like to swap every now and again, man. Is that bad? Yes, it is, Chris. Because it's you. As always, if you do want to join me, obviously do send me a friend's request in game. Obviously, if your name is very different than it is in channel, do let me know. You decided it was compensating for something with bigger ship. Wow! Halen! Wow! Meow! I have not begun to compensate yet. I'm saying nothing. 8 adverts just started for you. Plus, I really have nothing to compensate. I'm quite happy with my natural size. Me too. I'm saying nothing. I need to drink more to say anything. Which I do actually have some brandy up here. So I might actually do. It's Friday night after all. Good old Portuguese brandy, Macieira. That isn't me having a wee,
What
that
is
is me
that small?
pouring
Hello,
Macieira.
Manamar27.
Macieira, ahoy, yeah. It's Friday night, so why not? Yep, as predicted, this one did just come off of cooldown. So I was looking at my timers here, and it is literally going to be, as soon as this comes off cooldown, it's going to be straight back into it. Yep. No, we've had no ground ones at all today, and that's even with Chris in the group. Because normally Chris comes in group, and the next one, and well, first one I get is Bugger Hunt. So it's actually been quite a nice change.
You cannot defeat the ball.
Oh, you can. Wow. Wow, Manamar. Blue screening me already. Yeah, for those people not in the know, blue screen of death doesn't just show for you, it literally shows across all 3 of my monitors. And people do tend to use it to try and get me killed. My god. I wonder why they got so many adverts so late in. Better than Bug Hunt now. It depends on if it gets me killed. To be fair. You know. I'm gonna say, Caitlin got me killed. No, I'm not sure. Which one of you said peanuts? That made me go, what? And got me killed. It was Chris. I was like, what? Haha, let's see you die. Wow. Mind the bug, Quinch is kind of overpowered. Nah, she's not. She's a little sweetheart. Oh, she has been so far. Tam Tam. Oh, she likes to think she is.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy
Yep.
this vessel, and I will claim another.
She's retracting damage. She's the cow. So all we do is just pause for a second.
I am the correct.
There you go. Tam Tam, are you ready for Queen? Well, as Tam Tam's AI features are switched off at the moment, knowing her, she'd probably go, yes. Yeah, Bug Queen's not much of a real issue. All you've got to really look at is for when she's refracting stuff back at you. And when you see that, being a bit hot on disabling your weapons, so that you don't end up taking all the damage that you've been outputting. I swear to Lucifer, you're the one who started the bug with a dumb Twitch bot. I'll time travel if necessary and get you for it. Tam Tam wouldn't do that. Well, actually, she probably would. I'm going to say, given half the chance. And I do apologise, May. I don't know why you got adverts you shouldn't have done. Especially as they were ending. You might have been quicker to leave the channel, refresh it, or something. Because in theory, it did say they'd switched off here. So I was like, when you said you got 8 adverts, I was like, what? You shouldn't have.
I am 7 of 9. In this instance, I speak for the Cooperative.
See, Kaylin, no Bug Hunt.
When the Borg Queen was defeated in the Hive. She survived and downloaded herself into this Unimatrix. Now she is compelling
There shall be no Bug Hunt.
to return for reassimilation.
Don't test it now. Oh, God. No, I'm positive there's going to be no Bug Hunt. The game's decided that, you know, I've had a week off and it's going to be nice to me. It's not going to give me any really shitty TFOs that I absolutely detest. Oh, God's sake. It's going to be really nice to me on every single one. You know, there's going to be no ground missions tonight. You watch now, every mission after this is going to be a bloody ground one. Oh God, this is the one with the really bad music in it. come on, Plasma Fire. Go out. I need someone to blow on it. And the starship. You're really threading the needle by playing randoms. Don't I know it? In a way, I kind of like not knowing what I'm going to get. I just don't like it when I get something that I don't like. Luckily, there isn't too many that I don't like. You know, the above ground one where, you know, you've got to shut down the different thingies, alpha, beta, what's it. That I find more annoying because it's not a difficult one to do, yet people make it look really difficult. Right, you deal with that, I'll deal with these. You absolutely hate the notion of not knowing. Were you one of those kids that used to peek at the Christmas presents then? I usually knew what I was going to get. To be fair, I know somebody that absolutely detests surprises. You know, so getting a surprise party or things like that, it really rubs them the wrong way.
The Undine will destroy the disconnected Borg ships. Stop them.
I was just about to say, why am I turning like a slug, but I've got a debuff. God, Burn's taking a lot of damage. Oh, and they're with space jellyfish as well. Not getting very many ships over this side. I wonder if that's going to be different when we get the Voth. I hear that dramatic music. About to get the 1 minute warning.
I'm detecting something on an intercept course. It's quite sizable.
Seconds.
The Vault have a ship designed to fight Borg. Destroy it before it attacks the Cooperative.
That one. Oh god, got out of range. God damn you! Not my favourite match. This one you can pretty much do on autopilot and switch off and do. It's a bit like Starbase 1 I find with this one, is it literally takes no brain power to do. It only becomes more of a pain really when you've got people in it that are completely focused on destroying the ships and not actually doing what you're supposed to be doing, i.e. rescuing the liberated Borg, if you like. It is, especially when you're not getting very many spawns, which I've got to say, me and Chris over this side, we're not getting anywhere near the amount of ships that you normally get. Seems everybody else seems to be getting them. And obviously you've got Space Jellyfish over there that's just literally sat there doing nothing. Plasma fire. Can't interact with that ship yet. Soon. sphere as well now. Eight seconds.
The collective will not fall here.
Oh, it will.
You will be eliminated. Nothing shall perish.
3 dreadnoughts, but they're attacking one another. This is your chance.
Kill them all! Yeah, that didn't last very long. Where's 8472? Is he already down? I don't see 8472. Yeah, I focused on it. Bloody hell. I was like, where's 8472? Normally it's kind of like you take down the Voth and then it's finish off the 8472 and then go deal with Queenie. I didn't even see it, you know, do its thing. Did you see that for a second? There was a person in space. Well, it does say the weak shall perish. And I can see Kaelin's probably there now with his little voodoo doll going, buggun, buggun, buggun. See? Obviously, if we get a warp out animation, we know it's not. Keep Vanderveer alive. I'd like to push him under a bus. I think Vanderveer is one of the most annoying characters in this game. Well, I think Harry Kim comes second. That's why I quite enjoyed when you got the option to be able to kill him in the Ball King. Ah, it's not a ground one, you see. If you get the warp out animation, it's another space TFO. Don't worry, it's coming. Swarm again?
The Herc are about to overrun this planet.
Okay. Don't worry, it's coming next year. Obviously, Chris has deployed the anti-bug hunt TFO. It's like I kind of wish that they would update this and that you could effectively tick those in a random and then untick the ones that you don't want, or even save it as a profile. Or even just make it so you could say, I want random base TFO, or I want random ground TFO. That's mostly swarmers. can see nobody going for that one ship there. Oh no, take that back. Cody is. Oh, they are a proper sit in one spot and literally leave all their abilities running.
Well done. Satellite is back online. We'll launch tractor mines against the Hurt ships.
Which satellite were we missing? Gotta be this one here. Has to be. Right, somebody's tagged it. Yeah, I was in Elite TFO quite recently. And we failed that because, again, we had the same situation as we quite often get in this one, is if you're going to fail it, 9 times out of 10 it's because somebody doesn't know that those optionals becomes required, and a bunch of us all went out and tagged the satellites. A guy ran over to one but then didn't tag it, and so everybody kind of thought they'd tagged it, which was a bit annoying because it was with a group of people that I know.
Get over there.
And it was like, you know better.
Protect the refugee ships.
Mirror cross field, you don't see a lot of those in service. Have we got a mirror cross field in the party then? Who is it? Cody? Alright, let me grab a nosy.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Alpha and Beta still. There's people on Alpha, so don't really need to go and do it.
Dreadnought on sensors. Be careful.
But again, to be fair, with Space Jellyfish on Beta, where it's sat, and what it's got deployed,
Hurt ship spotted.
Doesn't really require anybody on that one. Warmers. Make everybody hurt. A reduction in randomness.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee.
Now, if you want a proper random one, Binary Stars. It's a holographic simulation. Your ships are using the same weapons that you've got equipped, yet they use holo emitters to change your ships to look like ships from that era. Kind of redundant if it's a holographic, you know, simulation.
We're speeding up the evacuation. All lanes will be utilized now.
You know, that still applies.
Refugee ships heading down a...
Yeah, which again, Wolf 359, that's again the same. They do a holographic simulation. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to see the ships, but you do kind of sit there and think, it's a simulation, why are you doing that? It's like if you were nerfing the ship and restricting the weapon systems that you could use and things like that, then okay. But that's one way how to piss your player base off in like 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't quite get it when they do things like that.
Herc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. Head to escape route Beta.
Yeah, exactly that, Craig. Exactly that. Again, it's kind of one of those things where it's, you know, obviously it's trying to make it a fun thing and things like that, but then that kind of totally makes Spacebar be redundant. And again, like you said, it's a simulation, why do it? You know, without there being any other sort of, I don't know, kickback to it. I don't know, it just seems a bit random. I still think they missed a trick with Space Jellyfish. I still say it should be sat there and whenever a ship comes close to it, it's slapped there. And they can't say, oh well, we couldn't have done that. It's like, yeah, you could.
Herc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
You know, even if they did it for like smaller ships, for things like shuttlecraft or anything like that, or fighters, it would have been a right giggle to see, you know, the Space Jellyfish sat there slapping shit out of the sky.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
We have 4 seconds left before it's just clean up. Oh, and we're all blind. Someone's been shot at over there.
That's everyone. It will be clear.
First day I was looking for a ship there, it was like, where is it? I know it's there somewhere because combat hadn't ended. Right, let's see if we can continue to roll those dice of chance. See if we can get away without getting the gun. I think we're in luck. Meanwhile, Days of Doom assumes that you are time traveling into the past to Kira's era and your ship has holographic disguise that masks. Oh god. This could be buggun because we didn't get the warp out, so it's a ground TFO. And it's not.
Listen up!
Thank God for that. That's your check from contamination of the timeline, but you and the ship looks normal without change. Yeah, so the time that your ship should have a holographic projection on it, it doesn't.
Technology hidden in subspace. Once a device is activated, we will have only a few seconds to disable the other two linked Iconian machines before their network resets. May fortune favor you. Now, to battle. Remember, you need to
Again,
deactivate
it's not
all the devices
difficult.
together, or else the network will reset.
Right, well, I'm going to activate so I can see where they are. There's one over there, and over there. Right, well, we're definitely not going to get this first turn round.
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. The Heralds are activating a new set of devices. We need to move to the next area.
They changed the smoke engine on that, because not being funny, it feels like that there's a hell of a lot more smoke. Rude. Oh, he sucked me in. And didn't even buy me dinner.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. The devices are resetting.
Oh, what a surprise. Is somebody going to redo it this time?
At the same time.
That would be a no. Oh dear.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other.
Oh, for God's sake. I was literally just over there.
The
Yeah.
Heralds are activating a new set of devices. Proceed to that location.
Fun fact, Project ground weapons look better than they did in Picard Season 3. I'll take your word for it. Right, I'm going to do this so we can actually see where they are.
15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
Right, so we've got one up there, one down there. Probably have to activate it again.
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again.
Yeah, it's back up.
Shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
Oh, we're not going to get this one.
The devices are resetting.
Activating again.
Try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. The devices devices are resetting.
Oh my god.
Initiate shutdowns at the same time.
Yeah, nobody was going for this one.
Disable the other two icons.
I could see what was going on.
The devices are resetting.
Oh my god!
Initiate shutdowns at the same time.
Come on, somebody twiddle it.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
I'm assuming that one's been got.
The heralds are
Oh,
activating.
Jesus Christ.
We need to move to the next area.
Look what I'm using. I will have to have a look when we finish this.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other
Where are they both this time?
simultaneously.
Both over there.
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. A herald leader is here. Stop it before it can break into the Great Hall.
Comes something when you're activating the middle one and running and activating one. Yeah, it definitely feels like they've increased the amount of smoke. Because I don't remember there being this much before. That's them both assimilated.
Back for now. But they shall certainly return.
And we continue to win with no book hunt. Oh, I didn't look at your weapon. I could have phrased that better. I really could have. Oh dear me. You always can look at my weapon. We're going to have another peanut, aren't we? Where I'm going to sit there and somebody's going to say peanut and I'm going to get distracted and end up dying because of that. You know what we're sitting at. Another space TFO. Oh, it has gone up again. Another Starbase 1.
Listen up. The war has not been going well for the Federation.
Obviously, I'm skipping that. We've already had Starbase 1 and the spiel. Again, probably one of the easiest TFOs in the whole game. You know, even when doing it on late.
We're hoping for Iran with non-essential personnel and high skills.
Big bada boom. Coming on to the next phase
Signatures.
with the trolley starship.
Four more arrive.
But as they leave, they very quickly troll you, doing that, oh no, please help me, we're about to blow up, as they warp out.
Reading some heavier ships incoming. Raiders and battle.
Oh, blinded. Had a moment of blindness there. Well, that's a definite blinding. For those people not in the know, Blue Screen of Death, I've programmed it in such a way that it doesn't just show for you guys. It literally shows across all three of my monitors, and every single time it gives me a minor heart attack. So Chris, I hate you. And how very dare you trying to get me killed. I know your tactic. Fine, you won't see my weapon. You should know by now, birthdays and Christmas. I'm gonna say, excuse me, shooting me from the side there. See, trolls her as she walks out. One absolute cow. You know, people are fighting for their lives out here and she decides, perfect time to troll them. I'm gonna say this guy's just as bad.
This is Andor.
See? You saw him warp out.
The Klingons are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
Very
An
rude.
evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Give it a heal, because it always spawns in damaged.
Here come the Klingon battleships. Keep fighting.
We're going to swap to those. We're a bit closer to our little shuttle. Let's escape. Well, not a shuttle, is it? It's got about as much protection as a shuttle. Go on, tell us. dilithium burn. It's been a while since we had one of them go off. I'm going to say, where are the ships? I see no ships.
That'll hold them off, for now. I don't know how much longer we can keep up with this kind of war. Today was...
Right, I'm probably going to do one more, and then that will probably be me done for today. Let's see what we get. But if we finish, if the next one is bug hunt, I'm not finishing on that. I refuse. On the grounds of it's bug hunt. So let's see what random goodness we get. Well, we know it's a space TFO. And it's Hive Onslaught. Yep, about 30 minutes has passed. You're not fond of bug hunt. I absolutely detest it. You know, it's like masturbating with a cheese grater without the gratification. I absolutely detest it. And more than anything, the reason that I detest it is because I think it is very aptly named. If you're going to get a TFO that's going to bug out, it's going to be bug hunt.
Did you think you had destroyed me?
Yep. About 30 minutes ago we did. Well, I think the argument is because the Queen's so far below the perfect. You couldn't. But even so, you know, shove a couple of cans of Raid down the tunnels. You know, there is other means that they could have done things. Nope, no tractor beams hold. Thank you very much. Thank you, but not today. Shit, yeah. Yeah, I should have paid a bit more attention there. That's my own fault. Weren't paying attention. I deserve to die in that one, very much so. Still, it makes a nice change. It wasn't a death via blue screen of death. hell did a cube get all the way over there? No, thank you. I'd rather send it back to your returns department. Right. So we are over this side. Now it's refacting things back. I don't want to angle myself for Queenie.
Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another. I am perfection.
She is perfection, apparently. She's also very dead.
I am eternal! This is not the end.
She's perfectly dead. Maybe that's what she actually means by perfection. She's actually perfectly dead. Perfection from flawless by the wands. Well, obviously she's not perfect, and that's why she had to be eliminated. You know, it is the way of things. Right, well, like I said, that is where I'm going to be calling it for today. We will be back Monday. I believe I'm going to be doing evenings again next week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, we're going to be continuing with Mass Effect 3, try and get that finished, done, dusted and put to bed. Wednesdays and Fridays, Star Trek Online. So, other than that, as always, don't do anything I wouldn't do, which obviously does not leave much at all. And take care, guys, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.